I'm Susie from Women's Fight News, sponsored by Champions Memorabilia, and I'm here today with British boxer Nicola Hopewell. So thank you very much for joining me, Nicola. And how are you?
I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Thank you for getting up so early to have a chat with me today.
It's a pleasure.
And we've got big news
Yes.
because tomorrow night it's your big fight. It's your debut for the British Board of Boxing Control in Sheffield.
Yeah.
And what a perfect venue for you.
Perfect. I couldn't have wished for a better venue. Sheffield United football ground. So yeah, support Sheffield United. I've always go to the home games. So yeah, perfect.
How long have you been a fan? Like a lifelong fan?
Yeah. Been going since I was really little. So my cousin and my uncle always used to take me from probably being like 8 years old. So yeah, I'm quite a regular there.
And you're also a regular in their magazine. Is it the Blades magazine that they feature the games?
Yes. So yeah, whenever I have a fight coming up, I've got a contact who I just email and he puts all the details in there, ticket information, venue information if anyone wants to come. So yeah, they're really supportive.
And a great promotion as well. FightZone.
Yes, definitely. Great promotion, good platform to be on.
And unfortunately, it's not going to be televised, but hopefully there be some sort of stream or something, some way of watching it.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. Like it's because of the main event, I think. But yeah, I'm hoping that there'll be some sort of stream somewhere, or at least get a video or something that I can share at some point.
Because so many people are so interested in this fight. Because you've obviously built up quite a name for yourself already. This may be your debut for the British Boxing Board Control, but this isn't the first time that people have heard of you, because you've built up your name, because obviously you've been fighting under BIBA, which is the British and Irish Boxing Association. But obviously with BIBA, you didn't have the same opportunity, so this is like a fresh start for you.
Yeah, like the opportunities were limited in BIBA, so yeah, I moved over to British Boxing Board and people have got to know me while I've been boxing in BIBA. I did 6 fights and I won 5 by stoppage, so it was a pretty good record. And I had a good amateur career before that as well, with England boxing. So yeah, I've built up that little bit of a name up, and I've got a good opponent as well. She had over 100 fights, so it should be a good fight on Friday night.
Very experienced for your debut.
Yeah, very. I'm looking forward to it.
You allowed to say her name, or is it not official yet?
But yeah, we can say her name. It's Claudia. I don't know how you say it. I can know.
And what country is she from?
Slovakia, I believe. But she's quite well known. Like when I've had a look, she's boxed everybody around my weight category, like Carly Skelly. I think she boxed Lauren Parker. She boxed Stevie Levy. She boxed Nina Hughes. So she's boxed everyone around kind of my weight and above my weight.
Great debut then, because obviously this is going to tell everybody where you're at on your debut.
Yeah, I'll see where I'm at as well. Obviously, coming from BIBA and then going to British Boxing, but like, where do I fit in, sort of thing.
And you are well known for your body shots.
Yeah.
So we're going to see a comeback for these body shots.
I think so. Yeah. So yeah, we've been working on them. Been working on a lot. So yeah, I think so. Some things have stayed the same. It just comes natural, but yeah, I've been working on the body shots a little bit more. So yeah, I stopped a few with the body shots in BIBA. So hopefully now I've improved them a little bit. We'll see some more on Friday.
And obviously the other thing is your speed, your footwork and your speed of your hands. Yeah. So it'd be great to see some of that coming to action as well.
Yeah, so I've continued like still working on all my footwork and everything like that, because they're the drills that I've always done. I won't say I've gone back to dancing, because I used to be a dancer. I won't say I've gone back to dancing, but I have started doing Zumba again once a week, just to keep that little bit of footwork going, that little bit more, and a bit of dancing involved. So that's changed a little bit for this camp.
Do you think that's how you got such great footwork? Because obviously everybody compliments you on that. So do you think it's the dancing background?
I think so, because I did it for so long. I did it from being age 5 to I think I was 17 when I stopped, so it's quite a long time. So I think that is where my feet do come from, and the speed of my feet, and then just the boxing drills I've kept up. So hopefully it all helps.
And obviously, there's been a little bit of a wait to get your boxing license. How did you keep your motivation up in that time?
It was hard. It was hard, but you have to think of the end goal. You have to stick with it and think of, you got to stick with it, because as soon as that license came through, my manager wanted me out. And he did try it. I could have been out on the 9th of July. It was just unfortunate that my license was only signed off a week before that, and I couldn't get out on 9th of July. I didn't have enough time to sell tickets and stuff. It wouldn't be too stressful. But he stuck to his word, and as soon as it came through, he did email everybody and asked who could get me on the show. And Dennis Hobson came back and gave me this slot on this show. So he didn't hang around. This was the first one he could get me on. So thank you to Joe for getting me out there.
So you're not officially under FightZone then?
No, not official under FightZone, no.
What's quite nice then is you're free to sort of go wherever the opportunities are.
Yeah, I saw Joe at gym last night. Actually, he's come up for the fight because he's from down Kent way. But we have said, because I'm not signed by anyone in particular and I'm just under Joe, he's got that flexibility because he does work with everybody. He works with FightZone, he works with BT, he works with Boxer, he works with Matchroom, he works with all of them. He's got quite a few journey lads and stuff, so he's got the connections. So he just, while we're free, it's open. He can use those connections and like try and get me on different shows. So,
which I think is great at this stage,
yeah,
because when you're trying to sort of get those fights out there, you know, you want to be free to go to any shows, because what we find with some fighters that are sort of attached to some of these big promotions, they have to wait on these shows, don't they? And there's gaps.
Yeah, you've got to wait. And yeah, Joe was saying, like, we've got that flexibility. Like, I can go on a Worksop show. Like, we're on about doing a Worksop show, I think October, November time. So even if I do get another fight in between then, I can still go on the Worksop show because I want to box in my hometown. So we've got that flexibility, which I like.
And how nice is that? Like you say, to be able to fight so close to home.
Yeah, like this one in Sheffield, it's literally half an hour tops. If you get stuck in a bit of traffic, it's probably half an hour tops from where I live. So people are willing to travel just that half an hour. So it's been quite good with me selling tickets, and they have gone really well. The ticket sales have gone better than I thought they had done. Like I've got family and stuff that's on holiday. It is holiday time, so I feel like I could have done more, but because of holidays, kids' holidays, and just stuff like that, and it's bank holiday as well, so other people are going away. But apart from that, I have got a good following going to Sheffield tomorrow night. So thank you to everybody who's bought a ticket to support me.
The other thing that's been really lovely, I talked to you about motivation during that period.
Yeah.
It's been seeing you work so hard. You've been putting all your sort of training on social media, and seeing you down the gym and getting fit. And you've also made a great friend in a personal trainer that you met at your gym. And it's been lovely to see your journey with her, you know, getting yourself sort of fight ready now for your debut.
Yeah, Morphy, I met her at any time. So anytime Jim sponsor me with a membership, and I met Morphy through there. And then she's probably one of the people that has kept me motivated, because like we've got set sessions in like every week, and like it's just that motivation because there you go. So she's got me fit and strong on that side of it, and then obviously the boxing side. I've been going to boxing to do all my skills and stuff like that. But yeah, Morphy's been really supportive, made a good friend in her, and yeah, it's a big thank you to Morphy as well.
And with your new boxing coach, your new gym, it's nice and local, is that right?
Yeah, it's a bit further than what I used to go to. It's about probably 15-20 minutes, but to be honest, I travel more, but I'm not at the gym as long because there's only like 4 or 5 of us there. So the sessions are shorter, really. But we still get a lot more work done, if that makes sense. So I feel like using the time is a little bit more productive. You get there, you do your thing, and you go home basically. And I'm home now before, like half an hour before I would have been. But yeah, it's like Gil's is my main trainer, Gil White, and he's got good connections at like GB and England boxing. So I have had some good sparring as well through that sort of connection with him working there. So yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's been lovely seeing your sparring as well, because obviously you
Yeah,
spar some top girls. We've obviously sparred Ebony again, which has been great.
yeah, sparred again. Yeah, sparred
How,
Ebs again. Tasha Jonas moved me around ring a little bit. I only went to I went on a day trip to Liverpool with Martha, and I messaged Tasha and said, "Oh, do you want to meet up for a coffee or something while I'm in Liverpool, like we did last time?" And she's like, "Oh, I ain't got time, but you can come to the gym." So I ended up going to the gym, and she moved me around ring for a few rounds, which was I didn't have nothing to wear. I had to go shopping, everything, but I had to take the opportunity. And then yeah, I've been sparring Demi Jade from GB. There's a girl called Savannah at GB that's about my weight. So yeah, I've had some good sparring.
Definitely, it sounds like it. In terms of future fight plans, obviously you don't want to see past your debut tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But what's your sort of immediate plans after that?
I'm hoping after this one, I'm hoping for at least one more fight this year. Ideally, I'd like to, but I think one is realistic in Worksop. But if I get any other card, I'd be over at Moon. If I get two in.
Brilliant.
I'm not going to name any. I don't know, like name the opponent wise, but because I don't like calling people out. But yeah, it's only my debut tomorrow as well, isn't it? So I'll be careful.
One last question I wanted to ask you was fight predictions, because obviously, what a year for women's boxing. So on the 10th of September, huge fight, obviously in the O2 in London. I hear you're going as well.
I am going. Me and Martha are coming.
So I want to ask your predictions. So I'm going to ask you who you think out of Shields and Marshall.
It's a tough one, but I keep swaying towards Marshall. I just think she's with her power. She's going to break Savannah. She's going to break Clarissa down over the rounds, I think. So yeah, I think Savannah's going to win.
And the other one I'm going to ask you, because obviously it's co-main, is Maya and Baumgardner.
Oh, this one's a tough one as well, because I can remember seeing Baumgardner against Terry Harper, and I didn't expect that. I'd like to see Michaela Mayer. I'd love to see her win, but yeah, it's another tough one. We'll see, but I'll go with Michaela Mayer.
On points or knockout?
Points.
And I'm going to ask you another fight prediction, because obviously it's literally just announced last night, was Hannah Rankin, who's going to be defending her super welterweight belts against Terry Harper, who's obviously moving up in weight.
Yeah, I think that it's a weight jump for Terry, that, isn't it? Was it 4 weights or something?
Yeah, I mean, she fought at the lightweight, so it's not quite as big a jump, because she's had that in between sort of what time.
Right. Oh, I don't know, maybe Terry. I'm going to go with Terry.
You going to go points or stop?
Points. I think Terry on points. Yeah. She's very technical. Terry's very technical, and I've seen her quite a few times. I've sparred her a few times, and I think she's a bit too much sometimes. But yeah, I'll go with Terry on the points.
Great fight though. Very interesting.
Really good fight. Really good fight. Like all 3 of them that you just mentioned, they're all really good fights. And that fight card in September, I can't wait. I think it's just a good card all round.
Amazing. And then all the prospects as well. It's superb.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to have to end on a fight prediction for yourself. What are you going to predict for yourself tomorrow night?
I'm going for a win. So I'm going for a win on points.
Brilliant.
I've had a look at her record. She's only been stopped 4 times, and I've watched her, and she's very durable. So I don't know if my body shots, and I don't know if I'm big enough and heavy enough, strong enough to stop her. So I've watched her take so many shots to the head and just stand there and just take more. So I'm going to go with a points win.
It sounds very durable. Such very, very.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time and best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Nicola. Bye. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit like. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future content. And why not check out any other videos on the channel? You can follow Women's Fight News on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.